Hello everyone, Warrington here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, A Man Out of Time. At the moment, we are still playing as, well, me, or my avatar in the game, although he is getting on in his years at this point. If we just go onto his screen, you can see he's 72, and his health is actually poor right now, mainly down to being melancholic. He still has a couple of traits that are countering the penalties there, but still, it's starting to feel his age a bit. Now, luckily for us, last episode, our son and heir, Daviv, has come of age and has had quite a good martial education. 16 martial at the age of 17. He is a skilled tactician and is relatively skilled in both diplomacy and stewardship. Not so much in learning and intrigue, but it's okay. I think he'll make a good character for us when we actually play as him. Now, something I was trying to sort out last episode, if you remember, was about abdication. One of the mods I've got, I believe it's called Let It Go, allows us to abdicate to our heirs in certain circumstances, one of which is when our character is melancholic. Now, for some reason, it's not working at the moment, but I had a look on the mod page and tried it out a bit in the game, and what I think has happened, and I could be wrong, is that because Daviv is also melancholic himself, the game is not recognizing him as a suitable character to be able to abdicate to. Sort of like if you were, say, 80 and you were going to abdicate to somebody who's 60, and I think the game, it is about 55, 60 that the game considers why that person is old enough to be able to abdicate. It may not allow it. I could be wrong, but I think that is why I cannot abdicate to Daviv right now. But that's okay, it just means we're going to play as me for a little bit longer until we pass things on to our son. Now, something I did want to do quickly while we're still on his screen is check this out, a personality summary. I've been noticing a YouTuber who I really enjoy watching, Mr. Simon Streamer, doing this on his Crusader Kings campaign. And what it does, it gives you a summary of the character's personality. So Daviv, as you can see, is very bold, is more significantly likely to declare war on rulers close to or above their strength, propose duels, take risks, and is unaffected by dread. He also seems more vengeful, more likely to go after rivals or cheating spouses, join as agents against people that have slighted them, and things like that. So it's a way that we are going to perhaps play as when we come to him, and I got a couple of ideas in mind about his sort of way we're going to play as him. Because we have started to sort of prep the way a little bit, maybe unintended, well, actually quite unintentionally, because if you remember, we sorted it out so he will inherit a claim from us for our liege of the duchy that we're currently in. So, yeah, maybe that's something we can do with him then, is to push that claim and become, take on his liege in combat to try and go up in the world. That'd be kind of cool. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, Elariv has come of age to start her education. Normally I would be doing it, but I think Emily is really, really good. I mean, yeah, she's a genius. Her stats are fantastic. And according to this, she will be excellent. Sure, you can have her. Although I did notice, yeah, you need a husband. What happened to your last one? Oh, I thought it was. I wonder if it had anything to do with her, because she is my spy master. I wonder if she had anything to do with it. Anyway, we're going to find you a new one. And because you are my firstborn, we are going to try and, I think, go for somebody who's quite smart, like her husband was, I believe. Or she is as well, I guess. So, let's have a look. Genius would be great. Someone to match? No, unfortunately. No one's willing to marry her matrilineally with that trait. Intelligence? 28, 35. How old is she? She's 29. You know what? Sure, you would just about accept it. Sure, send a proposal. There we go. That's that sorted. Oh, what's this? What in the world is my daughter playing hide and seek? She looks like a fool with smiling, flustered cheeks, drooling, barely. Oh, she's seen the two of the sorcerers? I presume that's something to do with the kitchen. Okay. Plucking a rooster together, and there's lust in her eyes. You roundy little bugger. Save it when you're all grown up. Now, personally, I don't have any issue with any of these. I don't particularly care if somebody is lustful or not. I think in any case, it comes down to more individual choice in terms of how she feels things. So, yeah, she felt particularly lustful by it. Sure. I think her husband's going to be a very lucky fella. Right. Eager to celebrate. Celebrate the war of my liege, okay. Amir Imiran Yakub. I probably butchered the pronunciation. I apologize if I have. The local families decided to do a festival for the court, yesterday included. Local merchants and mayors will bring gifts, their samples of all the produce. Blah 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 blah. Yesterday seems to be growing tired. Looks like he wished the boring parts would end already. He could become impatient, content, or arrogant. I think this would be the one I would pick if it was me as the father, which it is in the game. So yeah, we'll go with that. Now, while we're waiting for things to tick by... Oh, actually, that's something that we need to do. That's just reminded me, right? So, one of the other mods we've got is when you've got people who are working as your chancellors or councillors in the courts, they will gain experience, which will boost up those respective stats. Like, my chaplain here is gaining points in novice chaplain, which give him extra learning. So what I will do is, if we go to council... I'm going to swap out David to become my marshal, because he's not actually too bad. He's 16, he's the same level, and if we click on this, he's like the second best one apart from Severus here, who apparently we've got strong good loyalty. He really likes us. Fair dues. Maybe he was somebody, I think he was somebody we actually saved in one of the pop-ups to do with, like, he's injured and we have to save his life. But I'm going to let David come out of the position, because then he will start gaining martial experience, which will improve his martial trait. Same sounding words, two different words written down. Ugh. Anyway. Heavy days. Oh. Melancholy's kicking in. We feel exhausted. We just need to lie down. To be honest, I know exactly how that feels, but I wouldn't necessarily do it for 5 years. I know it's how it is in the game now, so we'll just work with it. We could actually create an accolade. I mean, this is something I've never really looked at before. So, let's have a look. If we went for something like this, what can we get? Camilla, for extra camel regiments, and more order. Extra prestige per dread. Okay, we're not really looking into that right now. What about you? Oh, we can actually swap him out. Distorts. Travel safety. Okay, that could be useful. What about... So if we went back to this guy a minute. Sorry, I'm trying to... Accolades. You. What can we swap it out to? Thug. Extra dread per tyranny. Extra chance to imprison. Or we can go for storage still. What about down here? You know what? The Pride of Law. I think that would be a good one. Sure. We will bestow that upon you. And we need to find you a worthy successor for the title. Perfect. It's something I've never really had much to do with, even when I've played CK in the past. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it actually goes. And being able to work on that position, that accolade, as we get bigger and bigger in the game. But there we go, we found a worthy person. Do we need to... Right, we need to actually go back onto here, don't we? Knights. Successor. Ekba. Congratulations, mates. You have now become the successor to the Worthy of La. Right. And somebody's trying to kill Kindman. Okay. Try and stop the person if possible. I mean, Emily is very good as a spy master. I'm hoping she will do the job fine. But in the meantime, I'm just going to have a look and see what else we can... Oh. How old are we again? 74. And we're teaching our younger son how to use a sword. Okay, embracing a defensive style is focusing on keeping his cool and only striking when the timing is right. We can encourage him to stay calm, become sadistic or stubborn. I believe. I mean, I would have gone for this anyway. Or potentially this one, but just because you should be willing to get blood on the sword, it does not make you a sadist, in my opinion. But keeping him calm, especially given that he's going for intrigue, I think it would be more useful. I mean, yeah, I guess we could go for that. But no, we'll just let you stay calm. I think that will work fine. Change your mind. Jeez, I'm trying to look up to see what we could build. Let me just do this and I will pause it so we can do it. Okay, grandson has been asking me for a sewing kit. If he displayed more focus on his studies, he doesn't really care. I mean, he obviously cared because he's been asking me all this time, and when I told him, he's all of a sudden said things. So I would say, take me on my word. I've told you I will do it, and I will do it. Right, let's have a quick look. What can we upgrade? Can't upgrade this because we haven't got Manalism in the culture, and we haven't got a keep. We can't do a keep because Kurdish culture hasn't got battlements. Right. We do not have barracks information, so we cannot do barracks. We can't do that one. Okay, what about La? Military camps would have been ideal to get to level 2, but we haven't got barracks. Can't do hill forts because we don't have battlements. What is my culture looking at right now? We're not the culture head because, well, we haven't got any cultures that are actually Welsh because I haven't felt the need to enforce that on the locals. But it's definitely something I would like to look into with our next characters, to perhaps maybe create a hybrid culture, given that he's going to be our firstborn son who's been brought up a particular way, as well as been able to experience the local population and how they do things as well. But we'll see how it goes. But you're currently doing barracks. 12 years, we'll probably be dead by then. But at least my son will be able to do something with it, I hope. Right, what about here? Okay, we can upgrade this. We'll do that. One councillor has died from old age. Oh. We've got a new... What happened to you? He died after a botched treatment. Oh wow, he did lose an eye. Wow. So, who is my current liege now then? Okay, he's got superior strength, that's good to know for the future, but he is old. And you're not so good. If he happens to die before fame, maybe we can push it with our son, but in any case, we really, really don't like him. Wow. But he really likes us. And he's offered me a position of Chancellor, sure. Play homage or petition liege. I'm not really interested in doing either. I mean, especially if it says there, I really, really don't like him. I don't think I'd be willing to head off and do that. Elwood deserves to know about power. Sure. And we've picked up, fantastically, a diplomacy perk. Now, the reason why he also now wants to... Wait. Oh, the guy died. Wow, he didn't stay around too long, did he? He's now offered me the position of steward, sure. Right. What I was going to say, now that I've been able to pause things and talk about it, is one of the things we did as the character fitting is that we're focusing on our family. And one of the perks I wanted to get was Groom to War to give our children extra skill points. Now, it is a bit random in which one they get, although I do believe it's focused on what education they had. But it does vary randomly on how many points they get, as you can see. But we're going to click it, because I think it will be a good opportunity for our people. Ooh. I did see David, I think got 2. Wait a sec. Emily went up by 2 for learning. Kyron went up by 2 for intrigue. David went up by 2 for martial. That's good. Went up by 1 for that. 1 for that. Okay. It was... The younger ones didn't get as much of a bonus. The older ones turned out okay. I'm happy with that. Fair enough. But it does mean... Let's have a look. He's only got 528 men. Ooh, hang on. Oh. My son and heir David approaches me as I am done holding courts with people still mingling around. My lord, I've heard you too suffer from periods of melancholy. Perhaps we can discuss our experiences. Sure. I mean, he would have known about his father experiencing this, and to a degree, as it's a genetic trait in the game, it's something he's experienced himself, but you're not going to have to worry too much. As you can see, we are going to die in a year. I can feel it in our very bones. He will come for me soon. Okay. We've got one more year as this character, and then we're going to swap over to Daviv, who will be in a very good position from the looks of it, to be able to press that claim. Oh, what's this? To my liege, I write to inform you of a most appalling discovery I made about Naib Zahak. Isn't that my steward, yeah. This man is engaging in unsavory and dishonorable activities behind your back. Sure. He's got a favour hook on me, but we're dead in a year, so... What's this? I'm visiting a village in my well on some business. Before I leave, I stop by a herbalist shop. An older woman with a stern face. Okay, someone who's much older than me then, it seems. If it's that, well done for her. As I look for a stock of herbs, there's so many different types. There's even things like poisons and stuff like that. And somebody like myself who has some knowledge... Oh wait, we're herbalist. Journaler, shrewd. Oh, no. Apparently it just happened to be because of us knowledge. Okay, fair enough. So what we can do, we can either spend some money on getting a small amount of herbs, a lot first to herbs. I mean, browse for fun. I would probably just browse for fun at this point. Given those extra disease bonuses and that could potentially be okay, but considering that we are about to die, I don't think it's going to be that useful. I need to remember to keep doing this when I get a chance. And if we are going to die soon, something I will do quickly is check up on Gav. Yeah, Daviv is still a resentful adventurer. Just wanted to make sure we got a good idea about the sort of character he's going to be when we play as him. So, we just need to wait until Gav kicks the bucket. Dangerous faction, okay. Who's that? Oh, just peasants, sure. What's happened here? Shit! It's because the children, my son Yestin and Elud, his sister, they've been snuck into the armory. Yestin knocked over suits of armor after thing. Okay. You brat. I think I'd be more concerned right away to make sure that she was okay. In terms of like, she's a child that's been injured. And then I'll have a go at him. Oh, she's come up. Midas touched. Right. Okay. And what's the pop-up? We can found a witch coven. Okay. So, as I mentioned before, the idea behind my character being a witch is not so much because of being a witch or pagan or whatever, but more to do with the fact that my character is from the future. He's got a lot of knowledge about how the world is and truly is, and scientific knowledge and all this stuff, right? And when we've been spreading the witch secret, it's been more to let people into that secret, right, and sharing the knowledge. But now we've got the ability to apparently to do a witch coven. And to be able to actually be more open about it among other people, I think would be really, in terms of like other people that know the secrets. Sure. We'll create a coven just in time for me to die. Well, like Deathbed is like, yes, we can be more open about this, but I'm not going to be around to have to worry about my secrets. Goodbye. Oh. I don't know what... I saw my liege had forgiven me for my crimes. I don't know what crimes they were. It didn't say. Anyway, we've died. Oh, that's cool. We left the transient house at the age of the true... called the True One at 75 years of age. He died of old age. Known to be a respected scholar, he spent most of his days studying in his library, rarely leaving his castle. And then Daviv has now ascended the throne. A formidable duelist, many expect him to excel in tournaments and personal combat alike. Well, there goes Gareth, finally to rest. We attended one activity, took part in 2 defensive wars, finished off Scholar and Whole Body, became a devoted servant, illustrious prestige, we founded our house, we died of old age. Fair enough. Okay, let's pause the game because we now have got things to sort out. With Välï Gareth's death, Seren has now needed to be re-educated. We could educate him ourselves, but we're not really the best at that. Huh. I'm surprised we're going to give Emily a position. Wait, what happened to Emily? She's still in the area. She's still my core tutor. Just haven't been able... Oh, maybe she's got too many. We do have the mod that allows us to have unlimited amount of wards. But, hey-ho. Anyway. Counselor positions. Let's sort this out. So, we've got... My brother-in-law is apparently really good. Sure, you can have that. What about a martial character? Severus, if you remember, is a guy who's really loyal to is Gareth. So I think that would be quite fitting that we would recognize that, seeing him grow up. Perhaps he even had something involved in our character's education, given that he was my character's a martial-focused one. I think that could be quite fitting. Unless... Curiosity... I thought I saw this. We got this other guy who's my acclaimed knight, don't forget. He's got Desert Warrior, he's got Forwarder, he's got Unyielding Defender. These could be traits to pass on to other characters if we went for Trained Commanders. Because yeah, as you can see there, Commander gains Commander trait. So he could potentially pass that on to others. That could be... No, I already had a roleplay reason for doing it. We're going to keep it as it is, right? Anyway, so that's those done. Next job, we need to choose a lifestyle. What have we gone for? My character has been gallant. Starward leader, courtship. That makes sense given his personality. You know, the guy was brave. He's willing to take on, you know, people who are maybe stronger than him and stuff like that. That makes sense, and I think we will go for chivalry as a result of this. I focus on that initially. Probably work into maybe strategist or maybe overseer afterwards, but I think working down the gallant tree will make a lot of sense. So we'll quite happily do that. And just to remind me, he's diligent, brave, lustful. Okay. And we still got that unpressed claim on our liege, right, who at the moment has got similar strength to us. He himself has only got 482 levies. Okay, let me have a quick look. Did we keep our... No, we didn't. Okay, so Alastan has gone to my brother, Yestin. Okay. What I'm thinking, right, because we've got two options. We can either just press the claim right away, or we can try and potentially start a faction. Like, if we do this... We can actually push ourselves. Oh, no, we need to pick a title. Start claimant faction. See if that works. And we picked up Novice Marshal because of it. Okay. Can we add members? We already got 8 members. Is that just me? Right. None of these can be forced to join. Okay, but... Would it be worth just pressing the demands? There will be civil war. Faction leaders of players' demands can be sent despite the content. Right. Do we want to do it this way? I think so. We'll press demands. He'll probably say no, of course, because we're not strong enough. But your claim on my title is no more real, no matter how many misguided fools you have gathered, and war it is. That's fine. Right. What we can do now is bring in... Do we have any allies? Yeah, we've got one ally. Can we bring in another? Because, bear in mind... Hang on. I want me. Bear in mind, we married Elrondorf. Yestin is our... he's a ruler. Seren, no. Is unmarried. Can we find you somebody that might be a good martial character? You know, someone who'd be able to potentially help us out here. I've got somebody here, the Sheik de Kirkuk. 27. She's spindly. What about you? Let's choose you. And then we will call you in as an ally for my war. Yes. Okay, we got the alliance. Fantastic. We can call you in. Can we call Yeston in? No, we cannot. I was hoping maybe because we were... Oh, actually. You can marry now. Wait, I thought you were already married. Did you... No? Just apparently not. Okay. In that case, we'll see what we can get. 1,000... I think we'll go for this one. There we go. That's another one sorted. Another alliance. Alright, 1,600. I know this is going to be a little extreme given the amount of allies, but I want to secure this. I want to make sure we win this. Right. Can we just pop this anywhere, just out of curiosity? No. Okay, we're going to pop it here. Where's all our men? Of course, he will join the war. Fantastic news. And yeah, we are definitely the ones leading. Look at us. 31 commando advantage. Compared to even like our marshal and that. Oh. Good, good, good. Right. Let's go and track down this army and kill him. Unless... Oh, Kang is bearing my child. You know what we need to do, actually? Seducer. Or Romancer. He's lustful. Yeah, we'll Seducer. Sorry, we'll Romancer. There we go. Impressed by winning a sparring match, because that is what he would do. Let's go and start sieging down his capital. Hopefully, my allies will not take too long to get here. We just have to wait 18 months. Okay, here comes what first log. 1,923 there. Got 2,000 coming in there. We've got peasants coming in. Oh, damn it. Okay, that's fine. They're retreating away anyway. That's good. That's fine by me. We've got 2,000 men coming in here. We've got nearly 2,000 coming in here. And another 1,000 coming there. Good news. 520 there. This is the peasant revolts. They're gonna actually fight them. Oh. We've got a son. And his name's gonna be Gareth after my guy's father. Yeah, mate, he's going strong and wise. How's... Lovely. Right. How's this going here? 78... 6 months? Wait a minute. 8 months. Oh, damn it. We can't let them siege down my capital, and that really could screw things over for us. Can we get there in time? I've split the forces, and I'm hoping one of these armies will come and join us. We did... What the hell? Oh no, that's the peasant. I saw that, and I heard the notification. I thought, oh wow, that's fantastic news. Okay, enforce the demands, sure, that's the rebel, that's the peasants dealt with. Right. Okay. Okay, it's a little risky. We left 990 men behind with most of our bowmen. Thing. We've got 2 armies heading in, but we need to stop this siege from happening. Luckily, we've got more reinforcements coming in. That's good. Can we we need to chase them down. Oh, it's going to be a little tight. We've got reinforcements coming in here. But we also got 1,000 men behind us here. Emily's given birth to a daughter, Marcus. She's a genius as well. Oh, that was such a good match. I'm going to call you after someone I used to know. Or I was friendly with. Gwenkian. Actually, did I spell it right? I might not have done. She doesn't watch my channel. It's fine. Right. Okay, okay. Well, let's bring the armies back. because we need to make sure now we can keep the siege thing, because we nearly won the siege. This might be enough for us to win the war. We're not too sure yet. Oh, Allied didn't do too well up here. But it's okay, we can unite the men. Okay, we've got a hunt happening. 100% chance of romance, right. Go ahead with the attempt, of course. And share with these two. One reckons we should just charge the enemy directly, the other one advocates for secured critical locations. We're going to use both strategies. Sure. And within a minute, we reached a clearing. She's about to a huge stag was about to strike her when our arrow struck true and the beast fell to the ground. She stumbles towards me, throws herself into my arms, and we decide, I need you right here and now. Because we are lustful, we lose a little bit of stress, and we have become soulmates. We've sieged down his capital, we've only got 14% war score. That's annoying. Alright, let's go and kill some of his forces. Emily, heading for my sister's chambers with some violet shabar and a deck of cards. We're busy fighting a war, man. Anyway, she's seated at her desk. I'm going to respect her privacy. We do like her. We have no reason to think that she's doing something dishonest. And there we go. Mischievous smiles played on her lips. She's giving me a gift. 50 gold. Okay, I thought it would have been an actual gift, like a trinket or something. But sure, 50 gold, I'll take it. Right. Oh, a lucky break at a feast. Oh, wait a minute. We just inherited something. The Arga Fustan farm. Oh, we've inherited some land. I'll check that out in a second. News has reached me, a very special guest, so-and-so, has met his end a bit sooner than expected. Okay. This guy... Was it this guy? I have no idea, but apparently we've claimed... Oh! Oh, right. Wait, we can hold temples? Huh. Hang on, let me check. Clerical, same sex. Lay clergy. Secular orders directly... I had oops. Accidentally hit the one button. I'm so used to doing Christianity and those sort of religions from when I've played. I forgot that some of them, like these guys, you know, the Ashtavism, we can actually secure temples. I wish I knew that. But there we go, we have now got 3 territories out of 4. Cool. Got 29% war score. Alright, let's slow things down a little, because I don't think we should be playing at full speed, given this. Right. Let's go and chase them down. The more we can kill off of them, the less we're going to have to worry about fighting them afterwards, so we can speed it up a little bit more. He's found a particular person. Get him out of the castle, he's not particularly that good. I think he had 15 marshals, so it's okay, but could have done better. Alright, let's try and trace down this unit of 700 men. Now, I'll tell you what, rather than keep him chasing them down, we're just going to try and keep conquering territory. Because that's what we sort of need to do, really. He wants a wide peace between the two of us. No. I'm here to take your land. Still got plenty of gold, so we don't have to worry about that happening. We could ransom some prisoners out. I'm not going to right now. Although I did notice, actually, second in line. I was wondering why it says second in line, not first in line. I don't know. Anyway, we have broken them. Their army is... Okay, they're coming out to meet up with the allies, but they've travelled all the way up here. I mean, that's given us plenty of time to siege down their territories here. And I guess we can actually speed it up a little bit until they come back. Because all we're doing is waiting for the siege score to go up. Okay, we've got Owenra, I should say, Owenra. Owena. I've not heard that name before. Huh, okay. May you grow strong and wise. Right. I see we've been about 35 minutes now for the episode, and... Oh, don't catch them, right. But I want to finish the episode with this war one, so we're going to see how it goes. Oh, recently I've gotten into the habit of eating a bit of candy here and there as a snack. However, it would be nice if I had a more convenient way of storing it so I don't have to cut off my servants search my residence for some. You know what? Sure, we can have a candy jar for ourselves, you know? And we've just picked up a lifestyle perk. Okay, let's put that candy jar into our trinkets. And... Chivalric Dominance, Knight Effectiveness and Accolade Glory, or Marital Acceptance. To be honest right now, given what we're fighting, I think Chivalric Dominance will be our best choice. Okay, I almost sieged this down. Okay, 84% war score. So close, so close. Right, we're going to head this way now. We're going to chase down this army making its way in, and we're going to kill them off. Right, where's the battle? Here. Okay, let's go in. Reinforce, come on. Just in time. We've turned that into a victory. 96%, we are so close. So close. Right, chase down that other small army who wasn't involved in the combat. Chase him down. I mean, we could just let things tick by at this point with ticking war score, but if we can get a bit of victory points here and there, why not? 100%. Enforce our demands. Okay, our claimant, us, takes contested thing off the duchy title. Because of his high rank, each of our claimed knights, one, becomes there. We become a vassal. We've got some other people, including our brother, as our vassal. Enforce the demands. We get another news that somebody else has died. Fair enough. And there we go. So be it. I think we have done pretty well playing the character thus far. We knew about our father's claim for the title that he managed to secure. We don't know how legitimate it was because it was obviously a stewardship-focused event rather than anything actual in the game through marriage or anything like that. And let's be honest, we know, because of the Warrior Angel dynasty being brand new, that it wasn't due to some ancient marriage into the house, you know, the dynasty, because there was no one before me. But we have now gone up in the world. We took that claim, that bit of, not, you know, whether or not it was rightful or not in terms of its claim itself, we don't know. But the most important thing is we took it and we were able to press it. We are now, the holder of the entire duchy. We've still got a territories over here. I personally would have preferred to take Ironstan back, but let me see. Let me quickly look before we go. Which one? Where's the capital? Shiraz, which is here. Right. I mean, it is slightly bigger. It's got access to military academies in there. But to be honest, yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with just keeping my domain over here for now. Maybe we can push it in the future and try and take it off him. But for now, I'm pretty happy to leave things here. We've got... Alright, we can... This is for our new liege, right? Which is the higher one for the king. Okay, but we'll come back to this next time, where we're going to be busy sorting out our new domain. And sorting things out potentially so we can start looking into creating perhaps a new hybrid culture. In fact, for those of you watching and have been patient enough to get to this point, point out to me which ones do you think we should go for in terms of ones, because right now, if we go to Welsh, we've got refined poetry, concubines, longbow competitions, Highland warriors, and maritime merc. Oh, yeah, that was a recent one that was introduced. Right. Now, to be honest, I feel a little tempted to keep these three, right? Refined poetry, okay, that's fine. Concubines has worked for us. And longbow competitions, I quite like that just because I'm a fan of using the longbow. But Highland Warriors doesn't really matter in where we are, and neither does Maritime Mercantilism. But what I'm wondering is what ones we can potentially take, because if we look at the culture map, most of the new lands we've taken are Persian, right? But you can see here, where we've been brought up is Kurdish. So this could be the potential, either here or Persian will be the ones to hybrid with. And philosopher culture, I mean, it will take a little while, so maybe we're able to grab that. Futara, for, a youth beginning form prowess, vigor, moral behaviour, that could be useful. Eye for an eye, maybe not so much, but swords, I think this could be an interesting one to go for, but what would you say? Go for Kurdish, which may make a little bit more sense, or go for Persian? Let me know in the comments what you think, and then we can see about maybe putting together a hybrid culture when we eventually unlock it in the future. But anyway, guys, we're now 41 minutes in, so thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And you do join me next time, of course, for some more CK3. But until then, everybody, take care, and goodbye for now.